Good morning, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. Another tip for you. I'm doing this Chesney's 5 kilowatt wood burning stove. The customer was talking to me about the bricks, that they're starting to look a bit weathered, and unfortunately we're having a lot of downpours of rain, and they're sort of, then the bricks aren't lasting as long as they would do normally. But there is a little tip that you can do, which is I'm going to share with you, and what I do with them to give them a little bit more life. As you can see with this particular one here, it's looking a bit ropey now, but if you turn it round and do it like that, look at that, it looks brand new. Apart from it being a bit sooty, at least we know it's working properly. Then you put that back into position like that, then obviously we put these back into the position that they should be. Let me go. I've just disappeared off out into my own little world there. This is what I don't understand about these bricks. They're really weird. I'm going to put it on pause for a second because they don't sit in there properly. It's very strange. So I don't understand it, and I'm still waiting for someone to explain it to me why they go in there. And if you look at them, they're not even flat. So on the instruction, they're meant to go that way around, which I don't get, because if you think there's a baffle plate underneath there that's focus straight, so when bits drop down, which they always do, it's going to fill that area up. Surely that's going to catch line. When you look inside, there's no. Let me get my torch. The old faithful one. Wait, look, it works straight away. Look, there is no holes there. There's nothing to. There's no holes on the side. So it's a really strange one. So anyway, I'm going to put it on pause for a second, because I can't do that and put that in. Which that's what makes me think that it's just if someone knows what the reason is that they should be put that way round it, I'd love to know. Because I can't see what it does to personally, apart from like catch the soot, and if it gets too hot, it's going to catch light. So I'm just going to put your pause for a second. As you can see, I've put it all back into position, and it looks so much better. Look at the back now. It gives it a bit more life, and then the other piece I was going to show you was this bit, the base of it. It's looking a bit ropey, isn't it? It's not looking very nice and everything. So the customer was saying to me, should I get it replaced? But look how thick it still is. And I was like, no, don't worry about getting it replaced. All you got to do is just turn it over, just like that. And look at that. Apart from like being a bit dirty, a little bit of brush off. I don't want to brush it too hard, because you don't want to. These are so brittle, these bricks. So you push that in there like that, and then you get your this front guard. Make sure you put, because everything with burners is so precise. And you just push that down like that, and there you go. Look, apart from a bit of soot, it looks all brand new. And like, as I said, they're weird. They are them back pieces, you know. I've been starting to do them that way, but I just don't get them. And the thing is, when you take the bricks out, the side, they just drop. So you've got to be really careful, because they're not flat. It's a very strange one. So yeah, basically, look at the difference. All you got to do is just turn that brick around the other way. Turn this back one around the other way. The sides are a bit more difficult, because they're actually designed left and right. But as long as you get the holes at the top, because that's where the vent is on the top of it, and then you'll be fine. I've been sweeping this chimney a long time. Someone keeps commenting about, well, not keeps commenting, commented a couple of times about the rods that I use. Well, I'm going to explain this, and I'm not going to explain it again, because it just seems to be like it's just not getting it. Like in the old days, there used to be only one set of rods that you use. Drain rods or chimney sweep rods were the same, and they have been the same for many years, for probably hundreds of years before the rods that I use. they used to be like 4.5 feet tall, long, and then before that they were cane rods, and you know, and that's what they used to use. And then before that they used to use kids, you know, and it's kind of like, so like he was saying, oh, you're going to rip the liner and stuff like that. I've been a chimney sweep 24 years. I'm old school chimney sweep. The reason why I'm doing these videos is not to show you the new ways of doing stuff. I'm showing you the old ways of doing them. Because the way I see about everything in life is like, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And the old ways are the best ways, I think. And you know, you can have these power vacuum sweeps, and you can spend a couple of £1,000 on them, and you can spend lots of money on rods, but then you've got to reflect it on the prices. I have a very busy and successful business, and I've been doing it for 24 years now. And what I want to do is share my knowledge. And if you don't like what I'm sharing, then you don't have to watch my videos, because there's plenty of other sweeps, other videos that you can watch. But I'm sharing my knowledge and my experience, and I'm all for learning new stuff. Like, I didn't realise about that back plate until a gentleman from Northern Ireland, he pointed out and he showed me the diagram, and ever since then they've been doing it the way that he says. But I did a video on it. I was like, I couldn't understand how that works, but you know, he showed me the diagram how to do it, and I'm all for that, you know. But when it comes to rods and everything like that, what you have to remember is that, like, it's not the rods that are the issue. It's the fitting of them is the issue, because some people don't put the right screws in. They decide to put self tappets that are about 1 inch long in each of the joints, and that's where you have the issues, because that's where it catches on your rods. And the amount of times I have to replace them where they get the screw marks coming down the side. But my rods are fine. I've been using them, not these particular ones, I've changed them all the time, but they're fine. There's no issues with them. Please accept that. You know, I understand that, because I'm not going to go and tell you how much qualifications and how much experience I've got, and who I've been registered with, and who I've been associated with. I don't think there is many sweeps you know, that have been associated with the associations that I have. And I've been doing it so long. I've got, as I said, I've got loads. I'm not even going to tell you how many customers I've got. I do 55 sweeps a week, and it's like, you'd be amazed. And all I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to like say that there is not new ways of doing things, but I'm just doing it the traditional ways. Like, you wouldn't get a sweep coming out and telling you to turn them bricks over, you know, but I do. You know, to give them more life, they would sooner want you to buy new ones, and then they can charge you for fitting them. You know, that's not how I work. That's not how I've built my business up. I build my business is on recommendations and reputations. I don't advertise. I'm full-time chimney sweep. I'm a full-time chimney specialist. I do everything to do with chimney work, and I am full-time. I take my holidays, and I work full-time. So I mean, I must be doing something right, and I'm not trying to patronise anybody or put anybody down, because that's not what it's all about. This is a community channel, and I want input from other people, because it's good to hear about other stuff. But like, when people have sort of criticised about my rods, it's like someone saying about that my sheet was upside down. You know, no one uses them sheets anymore. You know, they're old school sheets, and you use them. You can use them one way or the other, depending on what style of stove it is. If the stove's on legs, then you use it a different way. If you use it one way, if it isn't, use it another way. And a lot of my videos, like I said, like now you can hear me speaking clearly because I haven't got my mask on, because I can't talk and sound like Darth Vader or Baines from Batman. So like, and you won't understand what I'm saying. So I'm just doing this quick video. Have a great day from Zachary Sweeps. Remember that tip, it's awesome.